Hello guys, football talks. This is Alex. Arsenal nil, Chelsea 2. This Chelsea team is a very scary one. The amount of signings they've made over the last 2 years and the organization with which the manager, has instilled into the team is a scary team, and I think they're going to give anybody in the league headache, particularly with the addition of Lukaku. This guy is so strong. He holds the ball up. He has this pace, and he's a deadly finisher. This is they are right now. Chelsea are looking like one of the champions of the league, along with Manchester City. It seems like these two are going to go head to head. Liverpool might also have a good chance of competing with these two giants at the moment, but they have a thin squad, and there's also the matter of African Cup of Nations in January, which means Mohamed Salah and Sadio Mane will be missing during that time. So there's a lot, but what a game today! What an incredible game from Chelsea! Incredible football from Chelsea. Arsenal, I feel quite sorry for their players because I think they get the cup unnecessary flack and get undeserved stick. Those guys are good players. These players Arsenal are signing are quite good players. They may not be the best in the world, but these are players with which a good manager who has the ability to make a team greater than the sum of the parts can realize something from this group of players. Ateta was completely outclassed today tactically by Thomas Tuchel. It was that was very clear for everyone to see. But you still have to admire how Arsenal maintained composure even after they were 2 goals down. Those young players are under a lot of pressure, which they shouldn't be at their age. At their age is Emil Smith Rowe. At his current age, he shouldn't be bearing the amount of pressure and being given burdened with the amount of responsibility he's having to, shoulder at Arsenal. Bukayo Saka, Gabriel Martinelli, these guys are still too young, and I think it's poor management on Arteta's part that these guys are being thrown into the fray and being asked to carry this club. Arsenal is a very big club, and you can't be putting youngsters under such pressure. The team looks good. Arsenal, even from last season, if I recall, they considered one of the least goals. They had one of the least goals considered in the league last season. Their defense wasn't too bad, but you could see that Chelsea almost looked like they could score at will every single time they went for their transition. It was incredible, and this wasn't even a full strength Chelsea side, but it just shows that they are in so much harmony. So they're all on the same page. With respect to what they want to achieve. And everybody is committed to the cause. Um, Arsenal will need a lot of luck to get anything from this season, even just to finish in the top six. They will need a lot of luck with injuries. Aubameyang and Aubameyang, if things are going to be as they're going to be, he's probably going to also go for the Nations Cup with Gabon in January. So it was it is there were positives from the game. It wasn't all bad, but at the end of the day, the manager is just not good enough yet to take care to manage this club. Arsenal is such a big club, and he still isn't experienced enough, to manage Arsenal, and to be able to deliver the targets, that Arsenal are trying to reach and achieve. Everton, we are seeing managers like Rafael Benitez at Everton. This is one of the greatest managers of all time, and Everton are trying to break into the top four. We've also seen Ancelotti recently at Everton as well. So if these clubs who are not as big as Arsenal are employing managers of this caliber just to try and achieve targets of finishing in the top four and things like that, how then can Arsenal be employing someone like Arteta who's just whose first job ever in his career as a manager is the Arsenal job? He's not experienced enough. He isn't experienced enough, and I think the best thing for him would be for him to step down. The Kroenkes have shown a lot of commitment in running this club. They've spent a lot of money, but the problem is that they don't have the right personnel advising them, to on how to spend the money the right way. They are spending so much money. This summer alone, they spent over £100 million. But how many problems in the squad have actually been addressed? The Arsenal squad depth showed terribly. It showed the Arsenal's poor squad depth showed this season at the beginning of the season, which was the first game against Brentford. You can imagine Aubameyang and Lacazette being out, and then you have Martinelli, Saka, and Folarin Balogun starting. Does it mean that anytime these senior players are out, these are the players who are going to come in? So it's a matter that should be of serious concern, to the Arsenal hierarchy. They need to look. They need to, I think Stan Kroenke and the Kroenkes, they need to have the right people advising them on how to spend their money, because they are clearly spending the money. 75 million was spent on Nicolas Pepe. We've seen almost 20 million as well spent on Kieran Tierney, and all these players. So I think Arsenal, for all the talk of crisis, yes, they are in a crisis now, but I don't think they are so far away from a solution. All it just takes is making a few right decisions here and there, and I think Arsenal can start to work towards progress and moving forward again. All in all, it was a great game. This Chelsea team is a scary team. They're also a very beautiful team to watch. The football is sensational. It's purely tactical, and it shows you the class of the manager, because everybody knew what systems he used at when he was at Borussia Dortmund and PSG, and here at Chelsea he's using a completely different system in order to accommodate the players that he has, and that's the mark of a great manager. A great manager doesn't force players to play in his system. He creates a system which aligns with the abilities of the players which he has to work with. And kudos to Thomas Tuchel for what he's doing at Chelsea. And I think it's Liverpool next for Chelsea. I think Arsenal can take positives from this game, but they should be looking at how they can get a better manager, because this game is a serious game. You have to make sure that you give yourself the best opportunity to succeed. And I don't think Arteta is that manager for Arsenal yet. Maybe if he goes around, manages at some other clubs and gains some experience, then maybe he might be ready for this job. But as at the moment, he's not ready for this job. I would love to know what you guys think in the comment section below. So please after the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I would love to, hear your opinions. Do you think Arsenal can make top four with this team? Do you think Arsenal can make top six? What do you feel like Arsenal can achieve with this squad? And what do you feel should be the fate of Arteta? Do you feel they should continue? I would love to hear your opinion in the comment section below. Thank you very much. See you next week.